Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Starfield Part 110, and Vivictus is likely the only other person who knows about the Lazarus plant.
What? Oh, sorry, just the terramorph attack.
Entering that building, I would prefer it.
Right.
Let us just say I am allergic to bureaucracy.
Sorry, Andreja, we gotta make the move here. Alright, it's time to get some answers. I really thought Londinian was going to be more of a finale for the Vanguard quest line, but apparently there's more. Maybe not much more, we'll see, but apparently there's more.
Are we at all surprised that the UC has such a massive space dedicated to secrets?
Damn, a little salty, Andreja. I get you. Are they letting you come in? What? Usually they stop her from coming in, but okay. Yeah, there it is.
Well,
Alright, Vivictus.
what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for?
How would you even hear about that? Don't play dumb. We know you were behind the attacks on New Atlantis and Tau Ceti.
Now, what in the heavens would make you claim something as ludicrous as that?
Because you're the only other person who knew that the Lazarus plant could be weaponized.
That's quite the claim, Captain. I hate to think what would happen if such a patently untrue statement reached the ears of the cabinet. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
The Terramorph thing? No! I usually make deals with the bad guys, but no, that could literally spell the end of the galaxy as we know it. No. So you really don't know anything about the attacks, is that what you're claiming?
Of course. Do I look like I'm in any position to do what you're describing? So I'd very much appreciate your agreement to not share what you found. We wouldn't want anyone else jumping to conclusions now, would we?
No more lies. Confess or I turn over what I found.
You know, you're far more clever than I expected. You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti, New Atlantis, my doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I. Figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now,
Damn.
being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
Make them think they need you again? Associate, who have you been working with?
All in due time. First, I want to see if you're truly as astute as you appear. So why would someone like me go through all this trouble?
No better way to show the UC what a deadly weapon they have in the Lazarus plant than to use it.
Not a bad thought. But no. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found. But we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport. Fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
You didn't even trust your own people in the UC.
These were the final days of the colony war, Captain. The Freestar Collective had spies everywhere.
Right.
I was concerned that if word got out, the Collective could swoop down sense at the time.
Huh. I don't... So, hold up. So, I understand why he bombed Londinian as far as, like, condemning the outbreak goes. But you should have let the spacecraft that could fly. I know. Oh, no, they might know the secret, but... I guess. In a cold, ruthless, emotionless, pure facts and don't care about how it affects other people way, I can see his logic here.
Biding your time, then?
Yep. Yes. You just said it took you years to use the plan outside Londinian. You killed them for nothing. I don't like any of these answers. No, it's not better that fewer people knew about it, because we need to wipe these things out. We should have secured the information so that we could start eradicating heat leeches ASAP.
It's easy to judge now. In that moment, I wasn't about to add another dangerous variable to an already catastrophic war.
And I actually do
But
get
then,
that.
as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall.
Okay.
With luck, he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
See, I'm just your cleanup clue. You must think you're very clever. How could you have coordinated all this from in here?
It wasn't easy. But the beauty of being loathed is that people will do whatever they can not to deal with you. They wanted to pretend I didn't exist. And so I used their blind eye to my advantage. Still, establishing a back channel to Orlays via the UC recovery teams was painstaking work. I've led campaigns less nerve-wracking. They believed they were luring in wanted criminals, but were in fact delivering precisely encoded slates, filled with instructions invisible to any but their recipient, dropped off at just the right moments to fall into the proper hands. All without the UC realizing whom they were actually dealing with.
That feels like that could have fallen apart really easily.
But as you can see, ultimately effective.
Right. Why the hell do you care if the UC wants you an advisor?
Why would I want to be in the good graces of the people who control my very life? I don't know, Captain. Maybe I still dream of a life outside these walls someday. A new face would be needed, of course, but it wasn't an impossibility. Though now, I'm not so sure.
So I'm just your cleanup crew. You must think you're very clever.
Captain, please. You've benefited here as much as I have. Maybe more. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard?
See, that's where you don't know me.
The vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
I already own a home in the well. See, that's where you're wrong. I'm actually a very prestigious member in the Crimson Fleet. A ranger for the Freestar Rangers, by the way, your enemy. I'm also near the top of Ryujin Industries and about as prestigious as a member of Constellation can get. I mean, I'm out here with, like, literal powers. Me getting, like, recognition from the Vanguard is beneath us at this point. We'll take it, but if you think we need that, you're crazy. What kind of honors are we talking here? They'd be honoring me for cleaning up your messes.
You're being honored only because I arranged the situations where it could happen. Be grateful. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the terramorphs.
Correct.
Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives.
You could have just told us this, though.
Requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orleza's role in the attacks to the cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlez and Orlez alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
Yeah, this one. You know, I'm not sure what I'm going to tell the cabinet. What kind of work are we talking about here?
Hunting down criminals and other threats to the United Colonies.
I am a criminal, though.
I expect they'll give me a bit more free range once this is all over. You would help me, like you did with Orlez. Track them down and keep them from doing harm to the United Colonies. Impossible, though, if the cabinet learns I'm the one responsible for the attacks.
Yeah, you just inadvertently sold me more on telling the cabinet. Our character doesn't care much about the killed people. You know, I'm not sure what I'm going to tell the cabinet.
Well, I do hope you'll keep the larger perspective in mind, Captain. We've done something great here. Let's not squander the opportunity to do more.
Speak to Hadrian Percival. Okay. Okay. This is all a lot. This is such a good quest line, to be honest.
To what do I owe this pleasure? I will watch your back.
Sometimes the characters look really good in certain lighting. Like, Andreja looks really good in that lighting. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So that's not exactly a morally gray. It's a little gray, decision. If you were playing as a good character, I feel like the decision would be easier because obviously all those killed lives for no reason, for almost no reason, can't be justified. But as a evil character like us, that is actually a somewhat hard decision to make. Alright, talk to me.
Perfect timing. We just got in.
So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our world.
The Asylees.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus plant?
Victus confessed he organized the attacks from his cell.
I knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew. Why? Did he say why he did it?
He said he was trying to fix the damage done to the Sinan name, to make you and him into heroes.
It takes some deeply twisted logic to think anything did more harm to the Sinan name than him.
Somehow, after all that has transpired, he still believes himself to be the hero. He created this whole situation just so others would see him the way he sees himself.
Oh, Andreja,
But
that
all it
kind
has
of
done
deep.
is further expose him for what he really is.
Well,
Damn.
once we inform the cabinet, they can ensure he won't be able to do anything like this ever again.
You know, I was already leaning that way, but with Andreja's indictment there, and I've already kind of let her down a couple times recently, I gotta stick with the missus. He deserves punishment. What do you think the cabinet will do to him?
My hope would be that whatever connections he's got to the outside world disappear. Make sure his future schemes and machinations stay in his cell with him. But honestly, I'm not sure. He's in a unique position, and has done a special kind of harm to the colonies.
He asks we leave out his involvement in the attack, says to consider the lives he's helped save. I'll tell her that, but I'm not gonna side with it.
I'm sure he did. But he killed dozens of people.
Way more
And
than
I'm not
dozens.
about to
Whoa,
let
that
him
is a
get
low
away with
number.
Something like that.
No,
So I
he
guess
bombarded
that gives us our
Lavinia
final answer.
and people in the
Nothing
spaceport.
left to do but head in and see what the cabinet thinks of it all. Unless there was more to discuss.
This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the Terramorphs.
Okay. What do you think the cabinet will do when they learn about Victus's involvement?
It's hard to know. Unlike my father, the cabinet aren't butchers. But killing UC citizens, along with everything else he's done, is unforgivable. If
Right.
you're really that concerned, you could request they be lenient. They might be willing to spare him.
Nah, loose end. Cut him off. What kind of risks are there if we decide to bring back the Asylees?
Asylees aren't hostile to humans, but they are megafauna. If someone decides to pick a fight with one, it could get ugly.
That's on them.
They've already been
That's
spread
on
far
them.
and wide once before when the UC was raising them as livestock, so the risk of introducing them to new worlds is minimal.
It's like the perfect answer.
Using them to clean up the terramorphs and leeches, though, it's not going to be nearly as expedient as the microbe would be.
Doesn't need to be as
Given what
expedient
we
as long
know
as it's
now about
reliable.
the Lazarus plant, the speed of the job does matter. But going with the Asylees, we're at least dealing with known risks.
Exactly. We know exactly what the risks are, both on the Lazarus side, Terramorph side, and the Asylees side. We know exactly what's going to happen. It might be slower, but we know what's happening. Microbes can do all kinds of fuckery. Excuse my language, but there is no way I'm leaning that way. Asylees 100%.
They are.
Microbe needed minimal adjustment to account for heat leech anatomy.
And the Asylees seem like they're even better at tracking leeches than morphs.
Hell of a sight to watch, though, when they catch them. Like an open airlock guzzling angry spaghetti.
Nice. Which method are you two leaning towards?
Microbe is gonna make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant, and then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science.
Call
I
me
also
paranoid.
know math. And a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0.
Exactly.
So I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this point to let the cabinet wait, see if they have a preference.
Asylees. Nothing else on my end. Let's head in there.
And here we go.
Let's do this. Who is this person just eavesdropping on our conversation? Sorry, Walker, you're walking slow. Alright, let's go talk to the cabinet. In our awesome armor. Look at us. Oh, God, we look so sick. One of the coolest armors I've ever had in any video game. I'm not even exaggerating.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
That's correct, ma'am. It was a deliberate attack.
My God. An attack? Using terramorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlays commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlays?
That report isn't the whole truth. Orlays helped, but Vivictus organized the attacks.
It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use terramorphs as weapons.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling, considering Francois Sanon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
Play emergency recorder snippet.
It just transformed. A terramorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this, and said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vivictus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately.
He did help us against the Terramorphs after all. Whatever the cabinet thinks is the right course of action. Honestly, as far as Vivictus goes, my hands are off, to be honest. I might have made an enemy of him, though. Ooh, I might have made an enemy of him, though. And he was capable of all this from within containment? I think the world's better without him in it. As far as our character goes, we don't need that enemy on our hands. Is that fair to Vivictus? Probably, but does that matter? What matters most is what's good for us. We'll be better without Vivictus in it.
I'm inclined to agree, Captain. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the 3 of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
Okay. What sorts of measures will the UC be taking to protect the Lazarus plant?
Well, luckily the natural hostility of Londinian makes keeping out trespassers relatively easy. But we'll ensure its growth is contained, that access to the plant is only permitted via highly regulated clearances, and that our troop presence on Londinian is increased.
Okay. Let's not wipe out a whole plant. We don't know what kind of effects that would have, but maybe. Ma'am, I believe the other faction should be involved in securing the Lazarus plant. The more people we have shutting this thing down, the better. God, they could weaponize it, I guess. Maybe if we keep this under wraps and we just use the Asylees to slowly kill off the thing, then... Okay, you know what? I'm almost inclined to agree. Varun would use it as a weapon. I don't know enough about them, I guess, but the heretics would definitely use it as a weapon. And then Freestar is an angry people. Every time I talk to Freestar about the UC, they are so anti. You know what? Fine. Yeah, sure. That's the right call, man.
I'm glad you think so. So then, to our final topic. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution.
Right.
The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
The Asylees!
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Asylees are the safer approach.
Correct.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous.
Solved
Using
science.
it to wipe out the
Solved
Terramorphs would be the
science.
quickest
She's not a
path
real
to
scientist.
protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the Cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation.
Okay.
Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
Okay, listen. If it's a quote-unquote solved science and a 1 in a million chance of, like, mutation that we're putting in everybody, by the way. Oy, oy, oy. They need to be wiped out quickly with the microbe. Deploying the Asylees is the safest route. That's my vote. And the Asylees are things that we've used for agriculture in the past. Wouldn't we want more Asylees eating more, making more Asylees for agriculture on top of that? Like, this just seems like all positives, with the only negative being it'll be slower than the microbe. It'll be slower than the microbe, but in every other way, this seems like the better route. So I'm gonna go
Gather
with the
your
Asylees.
thoughts.
I'm in full
and let's
agreement.
continue.
No need be delving into unpredictable sciences.
The first step in a bold new future.
Bolder, better, and brighter. Well, I need to write that one down for later.
Order, please. And Major Sanan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day 1 for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you 3 the founding members of the TMD. Despite all your checkered histories with the Xeno Warfare Unit or SysDef, the Cabinet still believes you all earned a display of gratitude for what you've done. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
What's a Class 1 citizen? Yeah, I don't even know what I just got.
It's a status reserved only for those who've dedicated their lives to the United Colonies, or done great things for its cause. Class 1s enjoy an ample credit disbursement, an additional reduction on the cost of colonial goods. And I'm told the Penthouse is rather impressive.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Thank you, Madam President.
You all have earned it.
The second one was true, but let's not say
Now,
that out loud.
There's much to be done. Major Sanan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts, spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
All right, Abello set us up. I mean, we did literally do so much for them, it's insane. So, deserved. 100% deserved. Let's go see what we're working with here. Got my throat. A Legacy Forged. A Legacy Forged is 21%, so about just over 1 in 5, looks like. Why would you send me here? This is not where I want to be. I want to be up there to talk to Tuala. Oh, man. I didn't have quite as much power as I thought I had. Oof, and then I did. Wow, okay. I really do need to get the skip capacity back on the boost pack, though. I enjoy it a lot more than I do the power boost pack. Alright, Tuala.
Well, well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain.
Yeah, tell me about it some more. I kind of get it,
It's
but...
a high honor. Have to do something big for the colonies to earn that sort of designation. Only ever met a couple myself, and certainly never given one orders. You should be real proud.
Thank you, Commander. It's an honor.
No need to thank me. You brought this on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount. And the credits should be in your account now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access.
Nice. Let's go. So 39,000 credits between the quest ending and that. Rather drink engine oil than live in New Atlantis, but at least the price is right? Damn! Glad to see the UC give credit where credit's due.
Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up terramorphs.
Ooh, purposefully finding a
request from
terramorph?
Dr. Walker wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you?
Speak to Percival. Ready to take on some terramorphs? Yeah, give me one terramorph mission. I'm ready. New alien threats.
Any chance to bag some bugs, right? Well, I can provide.
Terramorphs on
Let me just
Pulver.
check my logs.
Okay.
Okay.
Multiple
These
terramorphs there
coordinates
is.
should get you to your first target. There. These missions are straightforward. Proceed to the location, kill the critter before it can do any more harm. Just be smart out there. Don't want you getting banged up too bad on your first hunt. Super et ultra, Captain.
Hell yeah, let's go! Is that where Percival is? No? I need to speak to Percival. Vanguard Bug Hunt is what it's called. Nice. Okay, let's go to the realty office. Oh, Jesus, I forgot about that. Yeah, I really want the skip capacity back. I like being able to just boost my way across the streets. I miss it. Even though the power boost pack does have its upsides, don't get me wrong. There's definitely some advantages.
Well, well, if it isn't the United Colony's newest Class 1 citizen. You've made quite a name for yourself in New Atlantis.
Would you make more space for me
In
then?
fact, the higher-ups want to thank you for your dedicated service by giving you one of the nicest pieces of real estate in the city. It's a premium penthouse at the top of Mercury Tower. Best location in New Atlantis, in my professional opinion. What do you say? It'll just take a second to get you registered as the owner.
Of course. Yeah, I'm interested. Let's do this.
You're in for a real treat. It's one of my favorite apartments in the city.
Wish I could move my parents in.
Okay, you're all set. Your new
Wow,
home's
what a
located
registration.
in Mercury Tower in the residential district. You'll love the place. It has a gorgeous floor plan and an unbeatable view of the city. Now that you're an owner, I'm sure I'll be seeing you around town.
Okay, building materials added to ship's cargo hold. Mercury penthouse key added. Visit your new penthouse in New Atlantis. Let's do it. They think it was pirates. It's always pirates. Y'all are always blaming us for everything, but no, we probably did do that. Yeah, that sounds like something we would do. Ooh, Imagine just seeing someone on this thing. On the residential district sign. That guy's normal. He's mentally sound. Okay, the Mercury Tower is going to be somewhere over here, but I don't know which one it'll be. I'm still waiting for that statue in the spaceport to be important. I still think that's going to happen at some point. It's Athena Tower. I might have skipped Mercury Tower, to be honest, by jumping up here. Is this it? What is this? Apollo Tower. That's not it. Alright. Oh, it's here. Okay. Wow, I am just running... Wow. Okay, when you have the power boost pack, you kind of just end up all over the place, don't you? Let's go check out the digs. We've been trying to buy this place for a while, but now it was just given to us instead. Ooh, fancy. Alright, let's see it. Oh, damn. Wow, I like the layout, yeah. That looks good. Okay. Yeah, treasure. Alright, and then we got a view on this side too? What? Wait a minute, this place is popping. Wait. The wood floor. Wait, this is actually like the best one. Easily. It's not even close, in my opinion. This is even better than the dream house on that one planet that we paid for. What? Guest room for sure. Maybe a workroom, actually. Yeah, we can put all our different stations in here. Yeah. And then this would be the bedroom. The master suite, so to speak. Bathroom here. Kitchen, living room. Oh my god. With a guest room here, perhaps. Wow. There's a lot of empty space here. I wonder what happened there. There's a lot of space unaccounted for. I guess that's where all the tech goes. I don't know. Anyway. Dude, this is the best one. And there's no loading screen to go outside like there is in Neon. That is the worst part of Neon, by the way. Okay, there's the lake. Oh my goodness. There's some Apollo fire leaves that you see on tons of planets. That plant is just everywhere. Really? Oh, they put something there so you can't jump out. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, wait, no, I made it. Here we go. Oh my goodness. You can just hang out here with a book or whatever? Oh, no way. I've got a dumb grin on my face. I know this is just like a video game home, but like, this is awesome. In the master suite patio. Got the city beneath you there. You can see the realties right there. There's the Varun headquarters, the church, whatever. You can almost see the lodge. The lodge is hidden behind this building here. Spaceport. There's the ambition! I can see our ship from here. Oh my god. Mom, I can see my ship from here. Yo, this is so good. This is so good, and this is very dark when the sun is on the other side of the building. You can almost, like, relax in the darkness during the day, which I don't hate. Like when you go on a cruise ship and you get one of those inner rooms that has no windows. So at 2 in the afternoon you can have a pitch black room. Damn. This is so good. I'm definitely going to decorate this place very soon. I plan on doing a lot of decorating soon because, you know, look how much game we have left to do. I don't know how much main story is left, but, you know, we're running out of activities to do, so if the day comes for an episode, which I'm thinking of doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the near future, so I can keep catching up on Dragon Age videos. I might, while I'm out surveying... Wait a second. Okay, I don't know what I'll use this for. Something. A galley, maybe. Because I don't think I can actually cook here. Can I? No, not looking like it. Yeah, I'm gonna need a galley in there to cook, but... Yeah, I'm definitely decorating this place. This place is my favorite, easily. This is the best one. Alright. Okay. I'm done geeking out now. Time to get back into the action. Wow, that place is spectacular. Just spectacular. I'm gonna go ahead and sell some stuff, and get us to our next whatever we're doing. I don't know if it's gonna be a bug hunt, planting evidence at the Elios retreat. We need to go to Elios eventually anyway, that'll be good. We got activities to do, for sure, before we dive into the main story again, and we want to hit level 100 soon. I think that'll be a great milestone for us to hit. Alright, I'll see y'all soon, probably on the bug hunt, if I had to guess, but you're about to find out right now. Alright, so we have made it to Polvo, which is actually the same planet that has Hopetown on it, which is kind of nuts. But let's go eliminate some terramorphs. And hope that this bumps us up to 100. We'll see. I also don't know how many terramorphs we're talking here. But I'm so glad we still have terramorphs to fight. Obviously bad for the galaxy, but good for fun. A good time. Because terramorphs are just fun to fight. Alright. The pipeline terminus. I'm actually not sure.
Well, never mind. Hey.
Barrett, Barrett, that was incredibly awkward. Okay, interesting. But continuing on from that, let's go see what a pipeline terminus looks like.
Greetings, Captain.
About 400 away. Abandoned pipeline terminus. I do not know what that is. Okay, we've already surveyed all this, yeah. Alright. I guess it's time we find out and we use the X939 microgun again. So good, dude. I love our gear right now. Now I just need to get some, like, red onto the ambition so that it's, like, black and red like our outfit in, like, the Crimson Fleet. And we are styling. Absolutely styling. Okay. How many terramorphs are we going to be working with? 2? 3? I can't imagine more than 3, but maybe 3. More than 1, please. It's not 1 level 14 terramorph, is it? Please, no. Not 1 level 14 terramorph. Not like this. Not very aware, is he? Oh no! Oh no! I was hoping for a lot more than that. Okay. I'll go speak to Percival. I never did do that. Whoops. That's my bad. Next time I go to a New Atlantis, I'm definitely gonna do that. That's my fault. My fault. Well then, I guess I'll see you at the next thing we're doing. What was... Oh man, disappointing. So fun fact, this place is actually called TMD headquarters now. Which, I mean, makes sense, but man, they were quick on that. I'll use this next time.
All are here because you can handle it. So any questions, concerns, anything at all giving you pause, you come see Dr. Walker or I. Little problems left unchecked become big problems. And we fix big problems here, not make them.
Good words.
Now let's get to work. Welcome everyone to the TMD.
Okay.
Yes?
You're sounding like a real leader here, Major Hadrian.
Captain, looks like we missed each other back at Mast. Listen, I just wanted to say, I could have never guessed where all this was going to lead. But now, knowing what I do, that my father truly is the monster I always thought he was. Well, I've just spent a lot of my life in pursuit of the truth. So, you bringing it straight to me, it just means a lot.
Don't. I'd share that secret that juicy with someone. Don't mention it. We're friends. Friends look after each other.
The best ones certainly do. You know, I was thinking, while we were up on that podium, if I wanted to try and see him again. But I knew the answer before I even finished the thought. I didn't. Because confronting him, what would I have gained from that? From letting him remind me I can never truly be rid of him? Nothing. Now, all I'd be doing is acknowledging that he still has some sway over my life. And while I can't do anything about his role in my past, I'm not about to let him control my future.
Good for you, Sinan.
And thanks to what we've done together, that future is brighter than it has been in a long time. Words can't do justice to how grateful I am for that.
Let's not make this weird, Major. Then let's keep going. Come with me.
You know I can't do that. I've got an assignment.
Damn it!
But I'll never say no to a visit when you're in the area. Remind us all how much we owe you.
Just glad I was able to help.
Well, I think it's safe to say you succeeded beyond anyone's wildest dreams. It's been an honor, Captain. Good luck out there.
I like Hadrian. She's good. That whole quest line was good. Hello. That whole quest line was good. What? This was not here before, right? I didn't miss all that gear, did I? Oh no, this is definitely... This was not here. I refuse to believe this was all here. This place got refilled for sure when people moved in. Alright, Percival, talk to me.
Howdy.
Oh, there's a Terramorph. Man, I still think Terramorphs were one of the coolest ideas this game had. And the questline they gave to the Terramorphs was a good one. I really appreciate it.
Interest you in a new assignment? No one else I'd rather have doing it.
I heard you've got some word for me.
You heard right. These Terramorph attacks, they caught the UC off guard. UC Brass doesn't like that. So, they want us patrolling the front lines of xenological life. Ensure we've got intel on any possible new alien threats. Which means, we need someone to track down said aliens, and harvest samples from them. And not just any sample from these animals is gonna do either. We're trying to build a comprehensive picture here, which requires specific cells from specific family lines of some oftentimes unfriendly creatures.
Uh-huh.
But since dealing with unfriendly creatures falls square in your wheelhouse, well, I figured we might be able to recruit you for the task.
What sort of creatures are we talking here?
Pretty much every beast, behemoth, critter, and chimera humanity's run across is on the list. But we can send in-house researchers after the little guys. Your job will be primarily dealing with the, more troublesome species.
Good, that's the kind of stuff I'm interested in. Alright, you can count on me.
Glad to hear it. There is just one additional wrinkle. UC spec this as a one-person job, but I convinced them this sort of task merits expert backup. So, if you're interested, they've agreed to let you take Hadrian with you.
Really?
You'll have to convince her, of course. But I don't think she'll fight you too badly.
I'd love to have Hadrian watching my back again. You don't need her here?
We could use Hadrian here, absolutely. But we have other scientists. Not a lot of other people can go up against apex predators and come home again and again. You and Hadrian are the right people for this job.
Let's do it.
I expect she wouldn't mind too badly being out there herself, so pay her a visit before you head out.
Like I could put her on the ship, recruit her?
Let's get you the details of your first quarry. Here you go. Head there, find your specimens, and bring those samples back here. I'll have a tech waiting outside to collect them from you. And so you know, you shouldn't need to kill these critters to harvest the required cells. This isn't the same level of analysis we were doing with the Terramorphs.
I'll kill them.
A little will go a long way here. Just get close, take a few scrapings, and get out before they see you.
Hello.
Don't let them get the best of you.
I'll kill him. Alright.
Excuse me?
I have the perk for extra crew, right? I'm not crazy? Yeah, I can have 8 crew members, I just don't have them. I just don't have them right now. If we go to crew here, Oh, I could be signing these people to the ambition. I need to do that. Put them on the ambition. Get them all on here. Everybody, fill her up. I'm ready. 8 crew members? That's so good. Wait. Oh god, Hadrian, where'd you go? She pooped on me. We have a Terramorph? In a cell. We have gotten bold, haven't we? The Asylees, they're so cool. These things are so cool. I can't believe we have a Terramorph on site. That's crazy. Are we just gonna let the Asylees go if the Terramorph gets out? Like, what's the plan here? Okay, Hadrian's over here. I don't even remember this area. Are these miniature chasm bass? These are miniature chasm bass. They literally just took the chasm bass model and shrunk it way down. I see what you did there, Bethesda. I don't think you're sneaky. I have nightmares about chasm bass because of that damn ocean on Neon. I have to keep going over to try to survey them. I know what they look like. You can't hide that from me.
Hey, you need something?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you about something. Hold up.
Guess we're done talking?
Yeah, hold up. Let me pop the Paramore here. Or not. Let me the Hippolyta. This quest line even got us a new permanent companion.
You need something?
Isn't that wild? That's how good this one was.
Okay, I'm listening. What's going on?
How's your assignment with the TMD going?
Been great so far. I'm happy to be working with Percival again. I think the TMD's set up to make a real difference in the settled systems. I'm honored to be a part of it.
How are things at HQ?
Things are good. It's nice to see the place cleaned up again. Brings back a lot of old memories.
It's about my field assignment. I could use some backup.
Backup? What does that have to do with me?
A soldier as talented as you belongs in the field. I think you should come with me.
Oh, I'm flattered, but I don't think so. I'm doing important work here. Percival needs my help. He would not okay me abandoning my post.
It was Percival's idea. My assignment is dangerous. He thinks I should bring along expert backup.
Expert backup, huh? Sounds like Percival's just trying to get me out of his hair. I don't know about this. Leaving the TMD is a big decision.
There's so much left to discover. A scientist like you should be exploring in the field. It's not like the TMD will fall apart without you. Percival's here to keep an eye on things. Never thought you'd say no to an adventure. This could be the start of the bright future you wanted. This could be the start of that bright future you wanted.
I guess you're right. I always imagined that future would be here at the TMD. But, well, maybe a change of scenery wouldn't be so bad. Besides, Percival will never let me forget it if I turn down field work in favor of a desk job. If you really need backup out there, I'll watch your 6.
It'll mean helping out on my crew. Are you okay with that?
You can count on me to pull my weight. I'll always help out in combat, and I'm happy to assist you with any research, too.
Hell yes.
Having an extra xenosociologist around on this assignment sure couldn't hurt. We'll be dealing with plenty of hostile creatures.
Just be aware that we work closely with the Crimson Fleet, alright? I'm glad you're coming along. I think we'll do a lot of good together.
I think so, too. Thank you for the offer. Really. It was unexpected, but I think this will be for the best. Both for me and for the settled systems.
There we go. Confirm assignment to the ambition. Yes! There it is! We have Andrasia, Barrett, Heller, Jessamine, Lynn, Major, Hadrian, Senan, Sarah, and Vasco all aboard the ambition. That's what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about. The ambition's got the whole crew.
I just need to talk to Percival before I go. He's gonna get an earful for arranging this without talking to me about it first. See you, Captain.
Beautiful. Okay, so obviously this Percival stuff is like just a generic quest line of sorts. So we'll probably just do this first one and then tell them we're done for a bit. But we'll do this first one, sure. Okay, the crew is filling out. We are looking good right now. Let me actually keep recording and get on the ship so we can see everybody aboard. How many beds do we have? I believe we have enough beds for everybody, because Vasco doesn't need one, obviously. Let's jump aboard the Ambition again. I mean, if you count the infirmary, we definitely have enough beds, but I'm, you know, hoping we can avoid that.
Fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Alright, here's the little research area. We've got Sarah, we've got Barrett, we've got Andreja, we got Jessamine all down here.
Glad to be back.
Collecting the crew. This is so cool. Okay, the infirmary is usually pretty empty, to be fair. And then there's the armory that we haven't really done anything with yet, to be fair. I could probably do something with that. Close that. Alright, and then we have Lynn over here. Here's the computer systems directly below the living quarters. This leads nowhere at the moment. Yeah, it's just more storage. Whoops. And then this is kind of a living quarters of sorts where we have...
Do you need me somewhere?
The Major.
Need something?
Mind if I ask? No? Okay.
I'll get back to work.
Yeah, we'll talk to her more later. It's great to have her here. Okay, there's 2 beds here. 2 beds here. Okay, then this living space here with the food and all that. And we got 4 more beds here. That's 6.
Hey, you need
What's up,
something?
Heller? How we doing? Sweeping the captain's quarters, I appreciate it. There's mine, so I don't need to be counted in that number. I think we have enough. Just enough beds for everybody, that they don't have to share any. If we add 1 more crew, though, I think we're gonna need another bed. So keep that in mind. Maybe we get a mess hall eventually. The ambition's almost perfect, but I'm thinking maybe we do build it up to that touch bit more, you know what I mean? We'll see, we'll see. Back out into space. Let's do this again. I am loving this game. I understand, I guess, that most people are not loving it nearly as much as me, but Bethesda knows how to make a game I enjoy. What can I say? Alright, so I land on, back on the planet of Toliman 2, because we have to survey it. I figure we might as well get that done. I land here. Very first thing I see, Terramorph. Oh, hell yeah, let's do this. Welcome to Toliman 2. This is the same planet that Londinian is on, so it's not like a crazy shock that a Terramorph is here, but I wasn't expecting it to be the very first thing I saw, to be honest. Alright, we'll probably hit level 100 while we're surveying this planet, so... Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if we get there, but I think we will? How far off are we? Yeah, a little over 2,000 experience. That's probably going to happen. But let's go get that Terramorph before we do anything else. It's level 14, kind of a light work, but okay. Rip. There he is. Alright, level 14 Terramorph. Let's see how you do against my Razorback. Oh my god, this thing's a mess. Oh, he digs? What? I love the music. There he is. You thought. Oh, there's 2! Oh, there's 2! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's so awesome! I wasn't expecting 2. Hell yeah! Oh my god, yeah! I am hoping for more of those. Okay, this Razorback though? Wow, did that let me down. It's supposed to work like a shotgun, I get that, but... Yeah, I don't know about that, Chief. We'll see, we'll see. If I hold it down, does it keep firing? No, I need to... I need to keep going like that. Okay. What is happening here? What? There's some black magic on this planet. There's already another Terramorph. Wait, they're just that common on this planet. How wild is that? I'm gonna try the Razorback again, but I don't think it's very good. Are they fighting the Terramorph? No way, right? Oh my god. There's two again. Oh my god. This thing is not reloading. Okay, you know what? If you don't miss your shots, it is actually pretty good. Okay, where'd the other Terramorph go? Oh my god, I'm supposed to scan 100%. They're just like another species on this planet. How wild is that? Oh my god. This Razorback is super hard to control. Yeah, that's not working for me. Another one? Oh my god, big banging, big banging. Oh my goodness. This is awesome. They're low level, but this is what I wanted. Just a bunch of Terramorphs. This is their home planet. This is where they belong. Alright, where'd the other one go? They're around, I know it. Look at that. Yeah, we slow down time in the air. I love it. Oh my god, that's so sick.
Hope wherever you store that, the smell will not.
We still need 2 more minimum for the scan. Oh my god, I definitely never surveyed this planet. I definitely lied to myself about that. No way. This is so sick. This is so sick. I probably saw a single Terramorph and turned around. Like back when I was surveying stuff at this level. This is so sick. We are 100% hitting level 100 today. The Terramorph experience is out of this world. And I think I'm done with the Razorback. Yeah, I don't like it. So, it was nice holding on to it for a bit, but I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. It's got too much recoil. It needs you to be too close. It doesn't have the same damage as other things around it. So, I'm going to probably put this back on the ship. It does not compete with the other weapons we have. The Revenant's still great. This is our, like, kill something small killer. So, I guess I'll be using this until I see another Terramorph, and then we'll bust out the project again. Oh my god, that is so sick. We had shaking again, so I knew a Terramorph was near. Every time that shake happens. Down he goes into the deep. Alright, I'm ready for you. As soon as he pops up. Where do you think you're going? There you are. Hit him with the slowdown and bang, he's gone. Oh, man. Oh, I love Terramorphs. I'm probably going to put every Terramorph fight in this video. And if you're getting tired of that, I'm sorry, but they are just the coolest. One of the coolest parts of this game for me. Oh my god. Hunting trap. Okay, that's not what I thought it said at first. Hello. Goodbye. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your donation to science. Oh my god, the Terramorphs. Alright, so I had a thought, and we've already had plenty of happen. Oh my good god. Excuse you. We've already had plenty of happen here today. So we have enough for an episode for sure. What is happening here? They're peaceful, but they sure look like they're stalking us a little bit. And I think I want to save level 100 for the next video. So, I know, kind of icing it a little bit, but we have enough video for an episode for sure. It's probably over an hour at this point. And we can just, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think we have enough video at the moment. So, we're a class 1 citizen this time. Next time, level 100. More Terramorphs in our future for sure. That must be this. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. If you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. But either way, thank you so much for joining Andreja and I on this journey, and Sinan. Adrian is now joining us for the long term. On this journey in Starfield, it's been an absolute blast. The Vanguard mission line is over, and that is a shame, to be honest, but still. It was so fun. Alright, let's wrap this up. Maybe... Woo. Nope. Yep, we are 13 experience away. I'll see you all for level 100 next time. Damn.